And here we are. I'm recording. I have not recorded since May, and it's the middle of July. And what the fuck? It's the middle of July. I don't know if this is gonna make any difference. Let me see. No, not really. MacBook camera, count your days. Um, Yeah, I'm looking back at the videos of myself from earlier this year, and all I can do is smile because my most recent video before this was me crying that I didn't finish the things that, like, I said I was going to do. And as of this moment, it's actually done. I did it. I finished it. I did it. I sat with my anxieties and I did the shit that I didn't want to do. It got done. Um, and I excelled at getting the thing done, which makes me feel so proud of myself because I crossed the finish line. Turning this light on, so y'all can see me better. And not only did I finish, I am now back on meds as of July 2nd. So today is day 12. Today is day 12 of me being back on my meds. And I feel powerful. I'm drinking the rest of this rosé for my job. I feel more understanding of my emotions. Bit by bit, I still feel like I could understand a lot of the feelings of where I was coming from. When I wasn't medicated, it just felt much more difficult to put my feelings to words in a way that someone else could understand. The mental fog was so intense. I felt like I was battling myself mentally. Like each side of my brain fighting each other, just causing me so much mental anguish because I think so much, not necessarily overthink. I just think so much. You can compartmentalize that however you see fit. But even just like day 12 of being back on my meds, I wake up feeling different. I don't wake up sad. Like, I was waking up and I'd be sad that I was tired, but because I was sad just as a general feeling or emotion, regardless of what I was sad about, I felt like it would just steamroll into my day, and I had a very difficult time feeling higher or better than that base level of like me being sad that I had to get out of bed. And now I'm like, if I'm tired, I'm like, oh, I wish I could sleep more. Okay, let's start the day. And it doesn't feel so bad. It doesn't feel so bad. I am super happy about that. I'm super grateful. I still play with my hair a lot. It's a really interesting coping mechanism. But I gotta chill because then I start like the hair. I start like playing with my hair too much, and I'm not trying to cause no bald spots. It's one of the reasons I had to take my locks out. I didn't have no bald spots. I was just like tugging my hair out, and it just was not healthy. The creativity is also slowly coming back to me. Like, I don't feel like I'm at a point where I am seeing a bigger picture of where my creativity wants to go and like what I am dreaming of doing, like a 5-year plan type of thing. But the creativity is here and it is really trying its best to express itself. Um, Let me go grab my like little journal. So this is my little journal that I carry in my bag, like my day-to-day bag, and I just write all different types of things. The first day I started using it was March 9th, so it's been 4 months and I'm about halfway through it. Because a lot of it is periodic, like I can go like a week or two without using it, but over the past couple of weeks it has felt like much more natural for me to pull it out of my bag and start using it. Um, I have like journals all throughout the house. I have another journal right here that I was using for a period of time to study math. Um, I used about like half of this journal to study math, but now that it's over, I'm using like the rest of it. Wait, I'm using the rest of it as an actual journal. So I did like a couple of pages spread throughout are actual journal prompts, like interesting, but yeah. And then you know you get to here and it's just like math studying, but I have a chunk of pages left in it, so I'm just going to utilize those as journaling space. But yeah, I have so many journals throughout the house. I have so many journals in my room. This is just the mini one that I keep in my bag. And when this is done, I'm gonna go back to the thrift store so that I can get more, because I realized that I think these both were $1 each. This is $1. This is $1. Um, yeah, I'm just thinking back to a memory. Like, I feel bad, but I'm thinking back to a memory where a friend, the same day that I got these journals, saw that there was another journal that I liked, but I didn't get it. So they got it and gifted it to me, but they didn't realize that like the outer layer was falling apart. So like I spent like the next hour just like it's ended up staining my clothes, the front and back layer, and like eventually it all literally fell apart. Like the outer shell fell apart and like dyed my hands and stained my shirt, and I was just like complaining about it for like an hour or two. And I feel bad that that's what I was spending my time and my energy doing, just complaining. Um, but we're in a better headspace now. And anyways, back to creativity. I'm writing poems. Also, like I've been journaling. But excuse me, get that real yawn up in there. Like here's one. This is from June 1st, 2026. I spaced out for a long, long time. Bleak, stagnant waters grew, a new life force on my surfaces. My breaths providing a bubble of life. Oh heavens, what might have been lost? I let go. So much overwhelming hurt in the giving up. In realities, timelines never to be made manifest. This grave danger is never a fleeting pain. It's a staying flame. I understand your greenery. I looked to the stars to ease away this yellow puss of death. A flash of colors emitting through the birth of a solitary, hard push. I crave to change this evolutionary pain. Epigenetics reframing the algae above my waters. Is my karma as colorful as my peripheric iris? Golden locks unraveling steps of my nature. I hurt. I bend back to reveal my lacks. It pains me so much more. Right? So, I just all different things, all different types of things. But the thing that I'm trying to get to is today is the first day in a really long time that I've been able to actually create a collage. And this is what I got. And it reads, only the half-life of the hood spirits, supernatural breath of unknown expression. Oh, wait. Let me try this again. Only the half-life of the hood spirits, supernatural signs, breath of unknown expression. And then upside down, I put Lord. And I really, really like this. I used some photos from my time abroad. This photo, this photo, this photo, and these two photos are cutouts from photos from my time, my study abroad in Berlin. This is from the botanical garden in Berlin. This photo and then this photo are from a frame of I don't know I can't remember the term off the top of my head of what they call it, but a frame of like pictures and icons from Prague Castle. I went there during my spring break. And then my camera was really good at capturing moons. So this is the half moon at some point. I think I was out at dinner when I captured this photo. And then in the back, like this background that kind of looks like a Schumann resonance, I can't really remember where, when, why, how that came to be. It just did. And I was like, that looks really cool. Let me print it out. And then the text as well as this elephant picture are from magazines that I collected in Richmond. And I realized I really like the size of this. So I want to try and do one more. I'm not really particular about if it gets done today. That would be cool. But I realized that the pressure of doing is what causes me to not do sometimes. So just allowing myself to do it when it feels natural and when it feels right and when the energy to flow is there. So one day at a time, I find myself building the discipline of writing. Even when there isn't really a point where I don't want to write. I just write. I like writing. I enjoy getting energy out through my hands. And it feels even more cathartic to me to write and not look back at it for a long time. And that's why I really enjoy journaling. But being able to do the collage in it was really fun. So it would be really fun to have a journal that has collages throughout it. If this happens to be that one, that's cool. But if not, I got plenty of more journals to try and do that to and with. So I'm gonna take my time day by day, week by week, month by month, and I'm gonna get better at my artistry. And my creativity is gonna do exactly what it needs to do, releasing the pressure of having a bigger picture for right now. If a bigger picture comes to me, sure, but I'm not there right now. I'm really not there. So I'll just let it all happen as it desires to be. Ashe. And yeah, I feel really happy that my senses are coming to. They never disappeared. They just feel much more sharper. And I feel much more in tune with the action side of myself. We getting there. We getting there bit by bit. Okay, talk to y'all soon.